Dear students, today we are going to start with chapter 4, My Experiments with Truth by M.K. Gandhi. Before starting with the chapter, let's discuss the learning outcomes. After reading this chapter, the students will be able to tell the main points of the story. Students will also learn the value of devotion towards their parents. They will be able to enrich their vocabulary with new words and phrases. The students will also realize the importance of good handwriting and they will be able to explain the chapter with the help of the teacher. Now, let me tell you about the author Mahatma Gandhi, who was also called Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, and he is lovingly called the father of the nation. Was born on October 2, 1869 at Porbandar, a small town on the western coast of India. He was born in a middle class family of Vaishya caste. Revered the world over, he is known to his many followers as Mahatma or the Great Souled One. His concept of active, non-violent resistance propelled the Indian struggle for independence. The Essential Gandhi, All Men Are Brothers, and Freedom's Battle are some of his popular books. My Experiments with Truth is an extract from Gandhiji's autobiography. It gives us an insight into Gandhiji's life. From ordinary experiences of day to day life, he learned some important lessons of life and lived by the code of conduct that he had set up for himself. This chapter teaches us a number of lessons: unconditional obedience and devotion to your parents, being truthful under all circumstances, irrespective of the consequences, punctuality, importance of physical education, as we all know that a healthy mind lives in a healthy body. A man of truth must also be a man of care, importance of good handwriting, one should never steal, one should always confess one's guilt, one should never be afraid of punishment. A clean confession combined with the promise never to commit the sin again is the purest type of repentance. Mahatma Gandhi, as the title of the chapter suggests, was a great experimenter in life and he believed in learning from every experience of his life. In this chapter, we come to know about the various incidents which happened in his life, and those incidents taught him lessons of lifetime. Before starting with the chapter, this is a pre reading task. Following questions will be asked from the students. For instance, who is the author of the chapter? What do they know about the author of the chapter? What is the meaning of autobiography? Have you ever made mistake in your life? What lesson did you learn from your mistake? As a child, Gandhiji always spoke the truth. He was very shy. He avoided all kind of company. He loved his books and lessons. He was very punctual. Gandhiji loved reading books. He read 2 books which left an undying impression on his mind. The first one was Shravana Pitri Bhakti Nataka. This book inspired him to have feeling of devotion towards his parents like Shravan Kumar. The second book which inspired him was Harish Chandra. It inspired him to be truthful and to go through all ordeals like Harish Chandra did. When Gandhiji was in school, there was a headmaster. His name was Dorabji Gimi. He was a very good teacher and was very popular among the boys. He was a strict disciplinarian and understood the importance of games and gymnastics. He made them compulsory. On the other hand, Gandhiji hated sports and gymnastics. He thought it had nothing to do with education. The incident that made Gandhiji realize that a man of truth must also be a man of care. One day he had to go back to school for gymnastics at 4 o'clock. He had no watch and it was a cloudy day. When he reached school, all the boys had already left. On being asked the reason for his absence, he told Mr. Gimme what had happened. But Gandhiji had false notion that good handwriting was not important until he went to England. In South Africa, he saw beautiful handwriting of other lawyers. He felt ashamed of himself and repented his neglect. Then he one incident that taught him a lesson for lifetime. At the age of 15, he ran into a debt. In order to clear the debt, he stole a bit of gold from his brother's armlet. The debt was cleared, but his inner conscience compelled him to express his guilt. He resolved never to steal again and thought of making a confession. He wrote the confession letter, asked for adequate punishment from his father, and handed the note to his father. The father read the note and cried. His father's tears washed his sin away. A clean confession combined with a promise never to commit the sin again is the purest type of repentance.